Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon!
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a Bartender's Academy week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please. As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy unlimited refills for the drinks you create.
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards?
Really?
Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you give the academy a try?
I can't disagree.
Great. Then please, come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles! Actually, we came to be bartenders today!
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is a whole different game. It's delicate work and requires a certain amount of finesse. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook! Cooking and cocktail making have a lot in common, you know.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, and one more thing. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll understand. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills and techniques you need on the fly.
Ta-da!
You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees, this is amazing!
Okay. That was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone extra sweet and the biggest glass you have, please and thank you!
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing with your customers. All right. In that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions or need any help, just give me a holler.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Seriously? Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple, like a moonlit alley, for instance? Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Got it. Please, take your time. Waiting in anticipation is half the fun.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one? I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big deal. I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their hands.
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as him?
Why, of course. How about... best bartenders.
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my face. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot. So I guess there's really no contest for the title of Best Bartenders.
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future. If I can manage to get up early enough in the morning, that is.
Until next time.
Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you here? Do you have nothing to do today?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop by to see how you're coming along.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it for very long.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does it feel to be a bartender? I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon too? Paimon's initial feeling is drinks taste good.
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you. Great. Take your time. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally be sweet and tasty without adding anything extra.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Gray Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to experiment with them. No requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably just wanted to test my creativity. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch, much like this one.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just figured that it would taste sweet. Looking back on it, I was so young and naive. Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. My father didn't say a word at the time. But thank you. By the way, there's something I'd like to give you. But I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job. I have no doubt that you'll do very well.
And Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Very well. Then I look forward to seeing your good work. See you around.
Come back soon when you have a minute. 胜利
许久不见，近来可好？
Wait, 胜利 what are you doing here?
既是闲游，就不该局限于眼前。风之国土自由丰饶，是一大好去处。能在这里遇见你们，实属意外之喜。一杯烟霞必废，茶浓些更好。有劳你了。
Sorry to keep you waiting.
茶汤透亮，色泽宜人，入口甘醇，更伴有花果香。相当难得。
Wow, so Zhongli is even super knowledgeable about tea. Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something simple like, yummy yummy in Paimon's tummy.
用心品尝是对沏茶者的敬意。好茶十分难得，能将好茶泡得怡景怡情的沏茶者更是难得。
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do? It seems you smell it first and drink it, right?
不错。茶叶各有特征，喝得多了自然有些心得。茶品好坏，闻香味便可略知一二了。有些茶闻起来湿腻，焦香过重，应是次品；另有一些闻起来甘醇典雅，幽香扑面，这类茶多为上品。若想再讲究些，按璃月古诗传统，还应备上品香盏。这件器皿能盛放茶汤，专用于品香。
Oh no! All this time, Paimon's been missing out on her tea!
无妨，学问甚多，何时开始都不算迟。初学者可以试着这样品鉴：先观察水色，再清嗅茶香，最后才是品茗。由浅入深，对万事万物的掌握皆是如此。璃月西北的俏英庄以茶叶闻名，日后若有机会，不妨前去看看。今日所说种种，大多是我这个老派璃月人的习惯。各地饮茶习惯与茶文化均有不同，身处不同国度，理应尊重当地风俗。
Paimon gets it. But whether Paimon can remember it all is another story.
今日多谢你了，有幸喝到这等好茶，不虚此行。
Well, we're already pretty busy. I don't think we'll have time to manage a side hustle at a tea house.
总之，如有机会，我一定支持。今天就到这里吧，不多叨扰了。祝你工作顺利。开销就按习惯记在往生堂账上吧。
I should have seen that coming.
Of course. Take care. Give our regards to the director.
Hi there, cutie. It's good to see you.
It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a place like this, but as Lisa said, I'm glad to see you.
Hey, what do you mean by a place like this? The tavern is a wonderful place to relax and unwind a little. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster away from her desk? We've only been here for a few minutes, and worry is already written all over her face.
Lisa.
Yeah, this is the acting grandmaster we're talking about. It's only natural that she has a lot on her plate. But you know what they say, now that we're already here. Why don't you let him mix a couple of drinks for you two? It'll make you feel a lot better.
Honestly, Jean is the only person I know who needs to be taught how to relax. Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. Medium, extra sweet. And how about you, Jean? What are you in the mood for?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you drink coffee all the time. Wouldn't you like to try something else?
Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep me awake.
Got it.
Thanks.
The sweetness is just right. Very good.
The coffee is strong and rich with just a nice hint of bitterness to it. Actually, I do understand what you meant, Lisa. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately, there's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as my productivity and management. I'm concerned my stress may even be starting to somehow affect you as well.
What? See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard, so I thought I'd take you out for some drinks. All I wanted was for you to have some fun. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking about work. That's what's most concerning. If you're constantly under stress like this, it's only a matter of time before you burn out.
Oh, you also agree with Lisa, Traveler? So, is learning to relax actually my biggest challenge?
Yep. Work hard, play hard, and rest even harder. The two of you may need even more rest than you'd expect.
All right, I understand. Thank you, all of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and the mind. Is that why you and Kaya like the tavern so much?
Yes and no. It really depends on who's making the drinks. Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. You sure have a way with words, cutie. Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great. Take care, you two.
Hi
there. Paimon would be more surprised to see you if we hadn't already seen a bunch of our friends. Huh? Wait, you're Shinha. This is a surprise.
这里确实不好找。天使的馈赠，名字拗口，多亏热心的仲离先生帮忙指路。
You needed help with directions? Wait, you came all this way just for a drink?
因为是朋友。
Here's the menu.
北风之望。北风是凉飕飕的吗？
Well, Boreal Watch here probably is referring to the Wolf of the North. So, yeah, you could say it's cold.
焦糖松果，为什么能拿来喝？
Oh, Paimon's tried that one. It's actually caramel-flavored coffee. Pinecone just refers to the color.
看名字完全无法理解，交给你们吧。类似清新、琉璃带那种味道的就好。
Those medicinal herbs don't grow around here. If you want something bitter, then it has to be coffee.
好。
That's a good idea. You've practiced the Adepti arts long enough. It's time for something new. Let's make Shenhe a snow-covered kiss. It sounds like a perfect fit for her.
A small foamy reef, please. Thank you. I'm fine.
Huh? There's something off about Eula. Was she already drinking before she got here? But Foamy Reef has coffee in it. Would it upset her stomach if she has coffee after liquor? For her tummy's sake, let's water it down before serving it to her.
哦，这不是旅行者吗？来得正好，坐下喝两杯。能在这里见到你，真叫人高兴。
Wait, did you two come together?
这位大人心血来潮，说要好好休个假，就决定来这一带旅游了。不过嘛，我俩对旅游的理解好像不太一样。山都没上几座，就到这里歇着了， 真是富贵病啊！
这话说的真叫人难过。我可是投你所好，特意挑了能喝酒的地方。只可惜大船长见多识广，对这座小酒馆意见颇多呢。
好吧，这顿我请，行了吧？
Beto's paying? Does that include us? Oh, right. Sorry. Guess that's just a habit now.
给我来一小杯桦树吧，最好能酸一些。
大杯的目色，谢了。
Got it.
Just give this one to Paimon. Well, how is it? This silence is making Paimon nervous.
忆苦思甜的味道呢。
白手起家的味道，得是什么味儿啊？
酸中带甜，余味很足。
做小本生意却发现卖水果赚不到钱的味道？
何必说的那么明白呢？过去的事，就随他去吧。
谁能想到高高在上的天泉星也有沿街兜售水果的岁月啊？就像我，看着也不像渔民出身，对吧？
怎么会呢？要我说的话，北斗船长这双一眼看透海水的眼睛，这副乘风破浪、勇往直前的热心肠，向来是像极了依海而生的人。
喂喂，这话可不是损我的吧？
损你又没有什么好处。
知道你嘴巴厉害了。今天我请客，你给我点到为止。
那我想多喝几杯。
Brilliant.
Well, you heard the good lady bartender.
气势不错嘛，那我也再来一杯。
蒙德的果汁真不错，要是每天都能喝到该多好啊！
开玩笑嘛，别告诉我你想开通日落果贸易专线。
哦，听着有趣的很呢。
当真？
玩笑而已。相关贸易早就有一定规模了，不用我出手。今天多谢了，哪天你要是想找份闲差，不妨来我身边做专职酒保。
也可以来死照星号上，我们大伙儿都爱喝酒。你要是过来，就能一起喝酒吃肉了，保证过瘾。
北斗船长，这是在跟我竞争人才吗？你这又是何必？想喝旅行者亲自调制的饮品，来群玉阁上就行。
Is it Paimon? Or does it sound like they think you work for them?
很甜，口感顺滑，不苦涩。这是什么？
It's called a snow-covered kiss. Whisk milk until it froths, then gently pour it over some juice. It looks like it's covered by a layer of snow. Don't ask why it's called a kiss, though. Paimon doesn't get it either. It's probably just a gimmick to get it to sell better.
更好卖？
Paimon's just guessing. Maybe it's more of a romantic description.
浪漫。
It's hard to explain. Stop making Paimon come up with things. That's right.
哦，这样啊，我似乎明白了。
Oh, really? But wait, why is Paimon the one who's confused now?
我在山间走动时，偶尔会嚼食仙草，也曾亲眼目睹幼芽破土的刹那，心中那份悸动，的确，与此刻很是相似。谢谢你能让我明白这些难懂的名字，往后或许也要麻烦你了。
This tastes pretty good.
Wow, she didn't even notice how much water we added. She must have had a lot to drink.
One more, bartender. Oh, wait. It's you guys?
Huh.
Sorry. I just came here from the cat's tail. Perhaps I had a little too much to drink.
What's the matter?
Yeah, it's pretty lonely to drink by yourself. You'll feel better if you talk to us.
I suppose I always do drink alone. As long as I'm in Mondstadt, I'll never be welcome at taverns. I was actually feeling good today and wanted a drink, but they still wouldn't get off my back. Tell me, how did you manage to make so many friends? People always sound so appreciative and are always smiling when they talk about you. But as for me, just mentioning my family name is enough to make everyone...
You didn't choose to be born into the Lawrence clan, and we don't care about that kind of thing. The Eula we know is a great person. But you don't like being straightforward. You always pretend to hold a grudge, and you try to hide your tenderness away from everyone.
Hey, who said I was pretending? Do you think so? It's impossible to imagine. Even when I'm this drunk. Even after being a Knight of Favonius for all this time, people still... Whatever.
Oh, right! Tondef Bard said something wise like that, too. Just be yourself, Eula, and keep moving forward. Sooner or later, you'll change what people think about the Lawrence clan.
Okay, thank you. I should go now. No need. I want to remember what you said. And I won't be able to think about anything else until I write everything down.
Eula sure is a lot more open after a few drinks. But it does feel like something's missing without her signature revenge line. Uh-oh. When she wakes up in the morning, do you think she'll come threatening us to forget what happened today?
Wow. Business certainly has been picking up in the tavern recently. Some customers came for the drinks, but most came for you.
Wow.
Why is that still hard to believe?
I've never seen a more successful Bartender Academy week. We earned both money and reputation this time. Anyway, well done, my friends.
Huh? It's only been a few days and now we're buddies?
I've been meaning to ask, would you consider staying and working here?
No can do. Though unlimited refills is enticing, Paimon made a promise to keep traveling with him.
Okay then, I won't twist your arm. In fact, Charles had mentioned that to me as well. Well, feel free to come back and visit the Angel's Share whenever you like. And remember to bring your friends.
No worries.
Good luck on your journey, traveler.